Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your love reading. Let's get into it. So, I don't know. There's a lot. Excuse me. There's a lot I'm getting from this. It's kind of all over the place. So, I don't know if there's going to be more Sages watching than 5 people that watch my channel. Or all of you are on the channel are going to be watching this one reading. But there's multiple different ways the energy is coming through. So, first thing is that there was some sort of dispute with a lover. I don't have physical altercation cards, do I? On second thought, I might. No, Page of Swords, yeah. I might have been a more verbal altercation. But there's an energy of like incarceration or something like that. Legal trouble, incarceration. I have this Divine Masculine card here. He's lifting weights, and then I've got this grip here, and legal and obsession and karmic and financial support. Yeah, it's just like a lot going on with that. So I don't know if this was being kept secret from somebody. Maybe you had just started dating this person, because I do have the Magician and the Journal card, which is about secrets and paperwork and keeping things private. Okay. And then it's crossed by the projection, like projected card. So it's about future timing. It's about future events, anticipation of something coming in. And that's the 5 of Cups, which is grief and loss and regret, right? To kind of sum it all up, it's the Protector card in reverse. So this can have to do with not being able to protect a secret from coming out, and that being crossed by like it's going to come out in the future no matter what happens, but somebody was trying to keep it under wraps, or maybe so you've been thinking like something. You've been thinking about something obsessively. I think that's because you just haven't had the information, or you got some bad information recently that's been really kind of drilling in your mind about this other person in your life and what they're going through. So I don't know if that's what's kind of got you in a doozy up in your head. Some information coming out about some bad news having to do with this situation, because in the past I see there being either some travel, so like car legal stuff, risk taking in the vehicle, carelessness with certain things. There could have been even an accident involved, and with obsession up there, it could have had to do with alcohol or substances of some kind, indulging in things. But I think somebody was keeping this secret from you, or you were keeping this secret from somebody else. But underneath the deck, there's the gossip. You might have thought this person wasn't talking to you because they were not single, but it turns out that they are. But this was a situation that they were being sneaky about. This person could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be, and they could have dark hair, dark features. But there's something here about, even it could have been a bad accident. It could have been something that was really, I mean, I don't have tragic anywhere, which is good. I don't want to see that. Where Yeah, there's embarrassment. Yeah, the car card, drastic and threatened, embarrassed appearances. So this could have been a very embarrassing situation for this person. There's a settlement or some kind of agreement that happens in this situation. In the near future, I see them, and that's the thing that sucks, is that like the devil shows up in the near future, which I read the devil usually for more of a positive thing, but it is about restriction, okay? And so there's that's where I say like the incarceration thing, or there's a lack of mobility in some sort of way. There's there's like movements are restricted either because you don't have a car anymore because of the situation, or your lover, isn't happy about this situation, or you're not happy about this situation. But yeah, obsessions are coming hardcore through this. So you might have been really into this person and felt like because they were not investing, or something was going on behind the scenes, you didn't know what it was probably, but there's something here about them having movement restriction of some kind, or just not being able to get around to work maybe, or something, and they're embarrassed. They typically, because the King of Pentacles, which is on the bottom of the deck here, underneath that's the Five of Pentacles. So maybe he's a little worse off than he's putting on, or that things have changed in his financial world, and so there's like a loss of money of some kind from this situation. Now, what you're not aware of is that you've been holding on to I don't know, maybe that this person has been holding on to what they have and struggling to keep it. There's something victorious about this situation. I don't know if it's necessarily for the other person. It may bring some relief to you, something that you've been struggling with alone about the situation, because you've realized something. But there's, yeah, that there's something going on. Like there's a weighing down. There's a heaviness to making it to the top of something, or some victory is a shallow victory, I want to say, but you're unscathed, but this other person is weighed down in some way. This can also have to do with our what we've created weighing us down, and that being our greatest victory and biggest struggle as well, is learning to let go of things. But there's this independence. So you've been holding on to this whole thing alone. Or you're realizing that this person has been holding this all in and keeping it to themselves and alone. And once you realize it's revealed to you, there's some sort of victory in the situation. I don't know, depending on how you perceive a victory in this situation, how it will be, but it could be that. Did I have the child card come out? Yeah, child alimony. I don't know. Yeah. So in the near future, there is some sort of restriction, and there's displeasure. There's something is not seen as favorable, but underneath it all, there is some sort of victory. So what you're not aware of is maybe you were taking this personally, that this person wasn't coming around or not speaking to you, because the Page of Swords in reverse is somebody just not speaking to you, and that was causing some sort of obsession, or some sort of you were really kind of stuck on something, And now it's being revealed that it wasn't necessarily, it was independent from you, your energy. But you were holding on to it as if it was your problem or something wrong with you. Then what happens? Advice. Communication with a mother figure might end up being important about this situation, or communication with a baby mama situation might be important in this situation. There is some sort of need to talk with others about the need for financial support. I know that Five of Pentacles is there, but this person or you, if you're going through something like this, there's a need to discuss finances and like how it's going to be. So there could have been like just a situation that there was paperwork or something to do with a car, needing a new car, needing to file a loan for a car, and this is talking about support from somebody's mother, or communicating with your ex-partner, partner about your child's needs financially. This could be, because it has government here, so another card of government involvement. So if this is I don't know if this is an alimony or child support situation, and somebody doesn't have a car anymore, and it's been difficult for them to pay, and so after losing their car, getting in trouble with the law, and now they're incarcerated because they can't pay child support, or something that happened with the vehicle. There's just something here about that, and there's people talking about it. Unfortunately, people can't mind their own business, but yeah. However, this is what other people are saying, not that we care. There's this, they see it as a good thing that whatever has been junked, whether it's the car is gone, they're seeing it as good. It was like good that you're getting rid of something that is no longer of value, right? If this is a person, they see it as a victory that this person is no longer in your life, vice versa. The King of Cups in reverse, they might have seen this person as being emotionally manipulative or over emotional in some sort of way, or imbalanced emotionally, and that they weren't able to make things work. They weren't putting in enough effort to get a situation under control or to master a situation. And so they're saying that this is some sort of victory, that the end of the road is, if it's a car, people, it's had its time, it's done. They're seeing it as like, it's time for a new car, or it's time for a new man, or I don't know. But there is some sort of success. I have victory and I have success. So there's something here about seeing the silver lining in a situation, like what you're hoping for. You're hoping that you can come back together with, as a family maybe, and that the inconsistency will cease. You're hoping that you can create a foundation with this person eventually, that this soul contract will be able to will be strong enough to build a foundation where you can build a family with this person, or you can live with this person again, or eventually celebrate this return, this return of seeing this person again on a routine basis, or being able to go drive in a car. You can reunite with your vehicle, or reunite with being able to go places again. You're just not able to get from point A to point B or meet up with somebody as much as you used to be, and you're hoping that that can happen, and you're fearing that things won't come together enough or be consistent enough for that to happen. This situation is a lesson learned. It might have been karmic in some sort of way. If there was a judgment, it was a bad judgment call on somebody's part, and that's being, people are seeing that in the circle. Maybe that's what the people that are gossiping, that 3 of hearts, 3 of cups kind of thing. They're emotionally, the 3 of cups can be celebrating with like-minded people, your tribe, your soul tribe, right? So I don't think that your inner circle is going to judge you or judge this situation as harshly as maybe others around. I just think that it was just like a karmic lesson, something that had to happen. Third party situation as well. So it was a misjudgment. It was a miscall on your part about, or their part about you and what you're going through. Like, maybe, or because it is the 3 of hearts, it could be that there was a third party involved, but there was some legal entanglement with a vehicle and being able to get to and from different places, and the stopping communication or contact was because they had to make the judgment call that would be best for their financial situation. But you hope that whatever loss in this situation, whatever absence in this situation or inconsistency ends up, there's a reconciliation or of the spiritual union or a contract, because you do feel tied to this person in some sort of way. I don't know necessarily if it's like the most healthy situation for you or not, but in the coming weeks you will learn of some information about this, something that you've been really not been able to let go of, and you'll be able to finally loosen your grip and kind of get control of how you feel at a deep level about this person. They also will be able to get a grip on their finances again, I think, in the near future. But yeah, this wasn't an easy one. Yeah, some kind of journey, displeasure in the near future, not feeling like things are going in the way that you want them to. But there might be like a celebration or a coming together of friends, and maybe this talks about visitation somewhere, or a homecoming of some kind. Because judgment in reverse is like a bad judgment call, but there is a rebirth still. There's still deep transformation, and a need to see the signs, a need to understand the lesson, So, in love, but it's an understanding. It's like I get why this person behaved that way, even though I wasn't happy about it. Even though I thought it was kind of manipulative, that they didn't tell me all their secrets and all the truth that was going on. You understand why they were behaving the way they were, because they were in loss and grief, and they were dealing with something that they couldn't fully trust to communicate to you at that time. All right, Sagittarius. I hope that this brought you some clarity, and I will talk to you soon.